Yeah, it's cropped so that you just see it better. Because otherwise, a lot of my photos would be far away and just the birds are kind of small. Now, my first step when I'm editing it is first I'll convert it into non-compressed format, and then I'll just crop it as the first step.
How do you get the blurred background?
It just comes natural with the camera.
Does it?
Yeah, you can modify with our type of cameras, you can modify like the size and how much is sharp and how much gets blurred.
Depth of field, right?
Yeah.
So it seems you also mentioned Hawaii. Are there other islands that you visited, like New Zealand, for instance, which you didn't cover today?
No, it's just only those islands. I haven't been birding for that long of a time as you guys said.
You've got some amazing shots. I like your composition, in particular your eye for the color and how the bird looks. And I love that bellbird shot. That's amazing. Do you have some target birds that you'd like to go for?
There is the hummingbird in Jamaica. It's called streamer tail. Yeah, there's two types of those, the red one and the black one. I just saw photos in the guides and they look interesting. Yeah.
What photo editing software do you use?
I first used Lightroom to convert it into non-compressed format like TIFF, and then I used Photoshop.
You were in some really dense foliage. How do you protect yourself from snakes or whatever? I mean, you were tromping through some really thick forests.
Yeah. It's not as dangerous as you'd expect. Like where we go, there's marked trails, and it's not that much in the thick foliage because when they're Trinidad and Tobago, they're small islands, and whatever rainforest or jungle part there's trails and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I know your father likes to chase rarities around the world. But what about you? Do you ever just shoot the local common birds around here?
Yeah, like recently, a few days ago, we had gone to Tahoe, and I had taken my camera there, and we got some flicker photos and some black-billed magpie photos, and the bald eagle here. This was taken in Fremont or Cupertino. So yeah, and we often go to Shoreline or wherever we're going. Like we might go to Monterey soon. We'll take our camera there.
I've heard of a pair of bald eagles nesting, I think, in Milpitas.
Yeah,
but was this in Cupertino then?
No, this was.
Or more like Fremont.
I think this was in the school in Milpitas.
It's one.
Yeah. There was just a lot of people that just had cameras waiting, and I'd gone to cross a fence and I'd gotten it in flight. Yeah.
Do you carry your camera like everywhere you go? Because like in some places, like even in plane or some place, you seem to take these like awesome pictures.
Well, it depends where we're going. Like if we're going to just like out to dinner, no. But like if we're going on a drive somewhere, then probably yeah. Like if I stopped playing competitive soccer now, but when I did and we have a faraway match, I'd go take my camera and then we'd go bird for a few hours after that.
Do you keep a count of the number of species you've seen?
We do it for each trip. I think Trinidad and Tobago we got in 100, 130, 140, 130.
And in all, do you know what your sort of life list looks
really.
like?
I haven't compiled all my lists yet. Yeah.
I guess this is a question for me, but what elevation were you at in Taiwan when you took that rose picture? In the mountains?
Yeah, it's. I would say it was probably 4,000, 5,000 feet. It's like the Dongming Shan it's the Daishuchuan. I can't really say it. It's the place where everybody goes. So, yeah. So because the challenge is that if you're in the city, there are literally maybe 3 endemics that you can get. You can get the magpie, the whistling thrush, the barbet, right? I think that's about it. And then the other one's because the scimitar babbler. And to see anything else, you have to go into the inland, into the hills. And then when you get to that highest point is where the rose finches show up, right? So I think it's around 5,000, 6,000 feet. Yeah. It was about 4 hours from Taipei. But the good thing with Taiwan or with island birds in general is that there aren't that many species. There are a few endemics, and you have a high probability of seeing most of them in a relatively short period of time. So that makes it special. And I think Taiwan is a good example of that. So I didn't get the Mikado pheasant. That's another one. But I think I may have another opportunity to go there for work. So if we take a couple of days off, I think that's plenty of time to go see things like the Mikado pheasant, and there are a couple of other endemics that I missed. But it's a great island for a tour, because within a week or so you can see a lot of different things, shorebirds and the endemics and the hills. It's a great island.
And have you been tracking like how many species you've seen so far, or?
I haven't put all of them together, but roughly, I think it's probably over 3,500-ish. So yeah, that's my retirement project will be to compile. Right now I'm just taking the pictures. But now with Vayun, I think my priorities have changed. Now I prioritize giving him going somewhere where he can take pictures where he likes. So not so much what I'm taking.
So you must take photos of birds that you don't know their species or whatever. So do you have to come back and go to the library and research?
We'll go probably at night when we have the photos. We'll go through them and we'll be deleting any bad photos. And at the same time, we know most of the ones that we're taking, but if there's a common bird that we don't know the name of, or that can be easily misnamed with something else, a lot of the hummingbirds, we didn't exactly know them, and some of them look the same. So yeah.
So you have to get your books out and
Yeah.
description.
But some of them, like the flamingo, we know that. We know the Jacobin, since we see it so much. We know the potu, stuff like that.
Just on that note, I found iNaturalist to be very useful as well. I don't know if you use that, iNaturalist.org. So you can upload pictures and it will capture the geolocation from your camera, and it will then suggest what the species is, and it's usually very good. But what's really nice is there's a whole community of people who are constantly providing feedback, and they'll even correct you if you're off. So if you're not familiar with it, it's worth checking.
Okay, well, thank you, Vayun.
Good.
It's a great presentation.